Welcome back to the exciting adventures of Beefstick the Barbarian. Last time we explored the Northfield, found the mercenaries, got there too late to avoid all bloodshed because they had already been ambushed by the Glanthathans, and they were trapped in an area over here with the Glanthathans waiting for them here, and up here were a bunch of Stalgar that were basically pinning them in. Rather than confront the Glanthathans, I made my way around, clear out the Stalgar, and help them to escape. I also found the body of Fjorm, and I found a dead giant Stalgar, and I'm pretty sure I've pieced together how that hunt went. So Fjorm basically
Your will, Watcher.
duped the other hunter into being a distraction, bait, maybe. So he could get all the glory. But he underestimated how tough that giant Stalgar was. He attacked it, then they fought, and they basically both killed each other. Fjorm killed the Stalgar, but in the process took mortal wounds. And then I think he just... I don't know if he was pushed off or he just collapsed. I think there's no evidence to suggest he was pushed off that I found. So I'm gonna go with he took mortal wounds in the battle, collapsed, fell off the waterfall to his death. He was probably dead anyway, just from the wounds he took. And then the other hunter, what was his name? It was something to start with A, whatever, made up the story about him taking the kill all by himself and Fjorm running off in shame so he could take all the glory for himself. So when I get back to Twin Elms, I'm gonna present that. But let's see what's in this cave. Now, I should probably rest seeing how hurt Beefstick is before going in there, but
Your thoughts must
I have it saved not too far from here, and you know what?
Nice and quiet.
I'm feeling like a daredevil. Let's go in and see what's in the cave before resting.
Yes.
Forest Lurker, Puigra. Let's not go that far. Stay somewhere. We're about to get noticed. Forest Lurker, Puigra. As long as there's just Forest Lurkers and Puigras, I can handle that. Okay, I gotta get Palagina to the front. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave Beefstick in ranged combat and just have Eder and Palagina tank up front.
I'm ready.
Ah, damn UI. I want to move Alaf up right here, but I can't because the frickin' UI is in the way. Yeah, I gotta zoom in. Alright. Alright. Durance is fine. Beefstick's fine right there.
Yes?
Alright. Let's unload on this. I'd like to take the Puigra out first, actually. Yeah, let's take this Puigra out. Wow, she survived. Not for long, but she survived.
Useless.
Yep, there she goes. Get her there. Knock this guy down. Where's that other Puigra? Ah, she's way back here. Ah, crap. Gonna be hard. I'd like to take her out. She can do damage from afar, but... Oh, I can get her with the Mind Blades at least. Is she close enough that I could lay the big hurt on her? I think she is. I'll have both Alof, Endurance, and Beefstick all snipe at her from afar.
Minefield sharpest.
Got stuck over here.
Sweet, sweet, she's down. All right, this is well in hand now.
Hey.
Huh?
Oops.
Quid?
The good thing is, when I leave Beefstick in ranged combat, he still fires relatively quickly. Whereas if I have to leave Pallegina or Eder in ranged combat, they're not really good at that because their firearms are so slow firing. They're really good for that one shot to begin the combat before we get into melee because they do so much damage. But after that, it just takes them forever to reload. More forest lurkers. And earth blights. Boy, I really should rest. Screw it, let's do it. Let's do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm about to get discovered. Alright, well. Gotta move Eder up. Gotta move Pallegina up. Crap, this is gonna suck. Alright. Gotta get Beefstick and Grieving Mother back. Alright, good. Move Durance up to about here. Get some Radiance going. And no more fireballs for me, that's right. But what if I take Alof and I put him here?
How may I help?
And then, oh, this is such a perfect angle to do this. Oh yeah. Yeah, Frosty time. Man, I might get all of them. Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Have some Frosty time, fellas. Man, that does massive damage. Woo, that spell is awesome. Gotta be really careful with that spell because I can obliterate my own guys, but holy smokes, that does serious damage. Oh crap, the insect swarm. Alright, Durance, I need you to lay down a healing circle. Pronto. And now off. Hook him up with a little more Frosty time, won't ya? Alright, now I gotta pull him back. Alright, I'm gonna have to get Beefstick into melee. His health is low, but I think he can take it. And let's see. Grieving Mother gets some more of the Mind Blades going. Endurance. You know what? Let's drop the pillar on these suckers. Wait, what's the range on that spell? 10 meters, cool. That's plenty. About here. I want to blow that Menpuigra up. Bam! How you like them apples? Sweet.
Quit.
Dead body in here. Some more cave coral.
Yes.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Exceptional club. Glanthathan stocking boots. Ah, extra bonus to sneak attack. These boots are worn by Glanthathan hunters and warriors when stalking foes, prey, or foes respectively. I think that'll work for everybody, not just rogues. The rogues already get a sneak attack bonus. These I think, or I don't know if you have to be a rogue to use them. I doubt I'm gonna put them on though, because everybody's already wearing pretty good boots. Lights blocking shadows. Alright.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
This, I imagine, is the way up to the Temple of Hylia and that dragon. I'm not sure if it is. I'm not going to go up there. A winding stair hugs the cliffside, providing an impressive view as you work your way higher and higher. Not too far along the path, however, you find your progress interrupted. A large boulder appears to have fallen on the road from somewhere up above it and now sits squarely in your way. Yeah. I'm not going to go up there. Not now, anyway. Maybe I'll come back to fight the dragon later. But I might just not do it, because that's to gain Hylia's favor, and I'm probably just going to stick with Galawain's favor. Save this for another playthrough. I might miss out on some loot up there, but otherwise, experience-wise, I don't think I really need it. My characters are getting close to level 11, and I think level 12 is max, so I'm probably gonna max out anyway. And I don't have to experience absolutely everything in a single playthrough, because I do plan to play this game multiple times with a different character. I might try to solo it. That's gonna be tough. I might go stealth heavy solo character. Try to sneak past most battles. Though that's gonna be really tough in the unavoidable battles to try to solo those, but we'll see. That's for another time. All right. Let's reach. I should go to. Well, I kind of want to go to Elm's Reach first because I want to rest. And the inn is over there. Oh no, the inn is in Hearthsong. Yeah, let's go to Hearthsong. I need to rest. Yeah. And I think I'm going to go to the market here and buy a couple things. I think I'm going to get the exceptional plate for Beefstick and just make a better version of the armor he's got now. Let's go to the market first. Kind of torn though. I'm thinking about getting him lighter armor though, just so he can move a bit faster. Because he's pretty good on the damage reduction front as is. So let's see, the armor is here, I think. Or is it her?
Hail, Estramor.
This is leather. The best here is exceptional hide. I mean, that would be a lot faster. But compared to what Beefstick's got now, that's 5 less damage reduction, which is pretty massive. I don't think I want to drop that much damage reduction.
Many blessings, traveler.
There's this. Curded Pains. It's only damage resistance 8. I could probably replace the fine with exceptional, bring it up to 10. That's much lower recovery. And it has resolve +3, which is pretty massive. This wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Damage reduction 10. Of course, the exceptional plate would just be insane damage resistance, but I'd be sticking with the negative 50%. Mail, no, because that's only 5% less and significantly less damage reduction. The scale, though, exceptional scale, 11 damage reduction, 35%. Gonna get that. Let's see. Sell off some stuff. Use this instead, and I wouldn't have to buy that. How far could I enchant this? It's only 3? I could make it exceptional. It's got armor of faith and preservation. Maybe I'm not going to buy that armor. Maybe I'll stick with this leather. Make it of resolve 2. And can't slash proof it. What am I missing? Missing amethyst. Exceptional get me to damage reduction 10. What else do I have? Well, that's way too light, even for him. That's, yeah. Wow. Okay. This padded armor. These robes. And there's old armor. Percent of incoming criticals converted to hits. That's not too bad. I think I'm gonna use the Rebel's Call. So let's get rid of this. Let's look at some weapons. I don't know if this is better than the flail that Alof already has. I'll have to check that afterwards. Alright, let's just do this for now. Exceptional of Resolve 2. And I could proof it. Can't slash proof it right now. I'd like to slash proof it, but it already has pretty good slash resistance. What are his resistances here? He's got 21 slash, 18 pierce, 7 shock. This gives 15 slash, 5 corrode. So let's put this on now and see how this changes. Yeah, this deflection actually went up. He loses all his pierce defense. He loses some slash, he gains corrode, loses all that shock. So I might want to pierce proof it or crush proof it. That looks pretty cool too. Burn, he's got corrode, so burn, freeze, pierce, and shock. This would give him 3 shock resistance. Let's shock proof it. Sweet. switch Alof over to melee, and we can do some comparison shop.
Many blessings, traveler.
Oh, he's got a mace right now. Oh, it's Grieving Mother that's got the flail. I'm an idiot. It's probably not better than the flail she has, because the flail she has is badass. But let's compare. Oh, well, Unforgiven does more damage. Convert hit to graze, that's the same. That's, I think, just built in for flails. It's faster. It adds burn damage. Slays wilder, and it's the same exceptional. It doesn't grant Minneletta's minor missiles. But, to be honest, I think it's better. The extra attack speed. It doesn't stun on criticals, which is a bummer, but I think I like the extra attack speed better. Can I enchant it further? It's only 1 point left. No. Oh no, this is Starcaller. And she had... Okay, yeah, the Starcaller is not as good as what she had. I was looking at it backwards because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Starcaller. Starcaller's pretty awesome. Alright. Now let's switch everybody back over to Missile. Walk over to here. Check out the... Well, who has the bows? I think she sells the bows. Oh no, this is food.
Builder's wisdom.
She sells potions, right? Oh, no. She's got guns. Oh, these are things I sold to her. Yeah. Yeah, it's just potions. Let's see. Use another sapphire, because I just used one up. Let's buy a topaz. Get an emerald. What the hell? Let's complete the set. Buy a ruby and a diamond. I'll sell my badass plate.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Let's buy 1 camping supplies. Here's that mace. I'll have to switch Alof over to melee to compare. Dragon egg. I want to buy a couple of these. Use them. Make delicious meals. 3 of them. I got plenty of money. I think I'm going to get this pistol, because it's so much more accurate than the blunderbuss. That's most of my money. Wow. That money disappeared quick. Let's sell some more stuff off then. enchant this any further? Or is it maxed out? No. Could. Let's see. Oh, I could add secondary damage and I can make it slain. Nice! And what is it already? Alright, let's add some secondary damage. Let's make it burning. And slaying. I could slay spirits, because man, I hate spirits. Now it's maxed out. That gun is all types of beefed up. Make this sword Kif slaying. Bam. Switch Alof over to melee so I can compare with that mace that's for sale.
Hail, Estramor.
And I can sell off Lead Spitter. God damn it. Oh, I can move this. Cool. Well, this does less damage. This does grant a pretty good healing spell, and it's super duper accurate. I think I'm gonna get this one. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Slaying or add secondary damage. Let's add some corrosive damage to it. Bam. This is a wand which uses a hell of a lot more. Make it exceptional instead of go. That's good enough for now. Let's sell off this mace and get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle
What brings
stand.
you here?
Not the most exciting episode. Doing shopping for most of it. Alright. Cool. Still have almost 10,000. That's enough for any upgrades at the for my stronghold. I gotta repair that main keep. Much longer on the 18 hours. Alright.
Hail and well met.
Something with a nice view? Well, sure, that'd be nice. Let's get the badass room. Yes. Uh-oh. Yes, I've been there. I know about that. I'm gonna go back there eventually when I'm ready to go to the burial aisle. I haven't forgotten. Alright. So now where do I resolve this, Hunter brother. I found the corpse of the giants. I found enough information about Fjorm's death. His brother, Ridai, will want to know about it. I can find him in the passage of the Six. Found the corpse of the giant Stalgar. It stalked atop the waterfall and spotted the Arthwin below. Then another elf, almost assuredly Fjorm, gravely wounded it with a spear. The Stalgar fought to save its life, but died in the resulting battle. Yep. Alright, let's talk to Fjorm's brother and tell him what happened. I don't know how he's going to take the news. Well, I'm sure he's going to be happy that it was his brother that killed the Stalgar. But I don't know how he's going to feel about that his brother's dead, but it is what it is. Let's take some mushrooms along the way. Thank you very much.
What brings you here?
You've returned. He glances at the hunters in the group. We hope you found the truth about my brother's fate. I've concluded my task. It's time to speak with the Anomenfaf. What did you see? Where's Fjorm? Ridai takes a step forward. Tell me! Ridai! The huntress thrusts her palm between you and her companion. The truth belongs to us all, even Arthwin. You know this. Ridai hesitates for a moment. He wipes the sweat off his face, leaving traces of red paint on his hands. I'm ready to share the truth with the Anomenfaf. He looks up, and I'll make sure that so is Arthwin. So I talk to him here. This Anomenfaf, because there's 6 of them. Our paths cross again. Gauls and Anims. I'm probably butchering that. I've been investigating Fjorm's disappearance. Indeed, Arthur and Ridai have spoken of little else. I do not envy your position, Gauls and Anims. Yet your testimony may resolve the tensions between the Keepers of the Stone and the twice-split arrows. She steeples her fingers. When you've gathered your evidence, I'll call a hearing. Let's begin. She nods. I will summon Arthwin and Ridai. Their fates and the names of their tribes depend on what you will reveal to us, Gauls and Anims. Call them up. I got the truth right here. Bethel stands at the head of the hall, lit from behind by dozens of candles. She casts a long shadow across the floor. We've gathered to weigh the claims of Arthwin and Ridai in the matter of Fjorm's disappearance. To that end, we are honored by the presence of Gauls and Anims, whose insight will help us render a verdict. Murmurs of astonishment echo from the front of the hut. We begin with Arthwin's claim. He asserts that Fjorm lured him into a confrontation with the Stalgar and that he slew the beast on his own. Fjorm, he says, exiled himself, fearing that knowledge of his actions would heap shame on the Keepers of the Stone. She holds up a tooth as long as her arm. As evidence, he brings a fang from the great Stalgar. On the other hand, Ridai states that his brother was tricked and murdered by Arthwin during the hunt. A hunter of Fjorm's renown would not have fallen in the blood hunt but by treachery. Her shadow flickers and dances in the candlelight as she looks at you. And now we turn to Gauls and Anams. We ask only that you share your observations and we may find closure for these two tribes. She lowers her head. What fate befell Fiorm? Fiorm is dead. What? Radai stares at you, his face contorted between surprise and anger. He turns to Arthur. How? You puny weakling, how? Anamanthaf Bethel. The Anamanthaf whips her neck toward the tribesman. Do not forget your place. Radai's chest balloons, but he quickly lowers his chin in obedience. Arthwin's eyes dart from side to side. The Anamanthap continues. It saddens us to know this truth, but we must still reveal it deeper. If this is so, how did the giant Stalgar die? Fiorm killed the giant beast. Of course he did. Radai shakes his fist and looks to everyone in the hall. Arthwin is just a feeble hunter from the twice-split arrows, and a liar. Fur bristles along her arms. Silence! Her slitted pupils narrow and she regards you. And now we come to it. Claim the truth for the 6 tribes, Gauls and Anams. Fiorm tricked Arthwin and fought the giant Stalgar by himself. They killed each other in the fight. Arthwin tried to cover Fiorm's shame, but lied about besting the creature. Your words echo along the passage of the 6 to the solemn audience. Bethel nods. It is as you say. We thank you for sharing your truth with us. The Anamanthap turns to Arthwin and Radai. Brothers of the tribes, let these wounds mend. Go in peace and contemplate the shame brought into our hearth. I gained the blah 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 achievement during that. Not that I really care about achievements, but the disposition. Oh, it's the one for having at least 3 in 3 different dispositions. I got 4 benevolent, 3 diplomatic, 3 honest. She turns back to you. A shame upon both tribes is not what I would have wanted, but we must learn to turn our faces to these hard truths if we are to survive the coming seasons. Your integrity is a boon to us. Please accept this with our thanks. What did I get? Sheathed in Autumn. What is sheathed in... Oh! It's a sword. Nothing that any of my guys can use, but... Damn, superb. Guarding, +1 enemies engaged. This would be awesome for Eder, but he uses sabers, so... Alright, put that away. And alright, that is resolved. Did I gain any reputation with Twin Elms? Yes, I'm an ally now. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. Alright, so the next course of action, I think, I'm going to go back to Defiance Bay now. I'm going to warn the Valian Republics of the conspiracy, like Palagino wanted me to. And then after that, I think I'm going to go back to my stronghold, and I'm going to descend into the... Or actually, I might go yeah, what I'll do is, I'll go to Defiance Bay, talk to the Valian Republics, warn them. Then I'll go back to my stronghold, do a few levels of... Or no. First, I think I'll go to Cleaban Rilag to do Eder's quest. Then I'll go back to my stronghold, descend deeper into the paths of Ad Nuwa, maybe finish it, and then we'll come back to the Twin Elms and pick up the main story. Alright, well, until then.